Well, hello there, viewer. I'm glad to see that you managed to click on this so helpful, amazing video. Now, I'm going to be assuming that you are a new player to this game, and well, my response to that is, well, welcome. I am glad you managed to start your journey into this wonderful and fantastic game, known as Honkai Star Rail. So in this video, I am going to give you 5 amazing tips that I believe will hopefully help you with your journey within this game, and hopefully makes it easier for you as a new player before you start or if you recently started. So if you do find this helpful, of course, like I said, like, share, and subscribe. And let's get right into it without further ado. Tip number 1, don't farm for relics, do XP materials instead. So basically, you unlock relic grinding very early on in this game, but the main issue with that is that the relics you can grind for are really bad. And you really shouldn't be grinding for them to begin with as well. When you progress further into the game, relatively shortly, you will be able to start grinding for better relics later on. So instead of farming for relics, you should try to prioritize on farming for XP materials, trace materials, etc. As in the future, trust me, your characters will be needing a lot of these materials in the future, and if, I'm gonna just say it, if you grind them for now, you'll thank your future self in the future. Trust me, please. Tip number 2, use your Trailblaze power. So basically, whenever you play this game, there's something called Trailblaze power that constantly goes up over time. Now, you might have seen this if you play other gacha games such as Genshin Impact, Nikkei, Tower of Fantasy, stuff like that. It's something, you log into the game and do. So as a new player, you should definitely try to spend all of this up for the day, due to the fact that, well, if you didn't use them up and they kept being at the max Trailblaze power, let's just say, you're pretty much missing out on a lot of rewards mentioned before in the other tip. As in order to do those things, you pretty much need to use your Trailblaze power to do them. Plus, well, if you want to level up quicker than, let's say, some other people in the game, well, you need to use your Trailblaze power to begin with. So be sure to use them and try not to forget to use them whenever you log into this amazing game. Tip number 3, focus on a few characters. Trust me, guys, you really want to do this. So when you start the game, you might be tempted to level up as many characters as you can because, well, let's face it, all these characters are amazing and they look amazing, and yeah, they are amazing. But I can assure you, you definitely shouldn't be doing that whatsoever. Trust me. Instead, you should focus on a few reliable characters to max out before you start branching into other characters, mainly due to the fact that, well, as I mentioned before, it takes a lot of materials to even max out one character to begin with. If you were to focus on more than 4 characters or so, you will soon find out that you're gonna run out of materials relatively quickly, and will be stuck with having little to no materials whatsoever for you to max out your characters. Now, let's face it, you don't want that to happen to you, and usually the end result of that is, well, you can't really progress in the game because, well, your characters are very low leveled. So yeah, heed my warning, try not to level too many characters at the same time. Trust me, you'll thank your future self, as mentioned before, later. Tip number 4, do your dailies. So every single time you log into the game, there are daily tasks that you can do that will earn you amazing rewards, such as stellar jades, XP, materials, stuff like that. So as a new player, whenever you get the chance when you log in, you should try to do your dailies as much as possible, as in the long run, you'll start to accumulate a lot of rewards, XP, all that stuff that I mentioned from just doing them. Plus, either way, they usually don't take that long, maybe 5 to 10 minutes or so. So definitely try to do them whenever you log into the game because, well, it'll help you out. Tip number 5, save stellar jades as much as you can. Okay, so hear me out. It can be quite tempting to waste all your stellar jades on character banners. I know. I've, for one, have done that multiple times in other games. But trust me, you should really save your stellar jades in the long run. Why? Well, not only will you build up a tolerance towards wishing, hopefully, stay minded fellers, but in the future, there may be a character that looks really interesting and, newsflash, OP. But guess what? You are broke. since you wish all the time. So try to save your stutter jades as much as possible so you have the best chances towards characters that your team may need. And also, I guess it will also help you out a little bit as well, since you can focus more towards team building only a couple people and not focusing on all these other people that you want to wish for and all that stuff. And also, you know, helps you out with the gambling addiction for pulling and all that too, maybe. Conclusion. So there you have it. 5 tips to help you with your journey within HSR. Now do note, there are of course many other tips within this game that I didn't cover in this video, but lo and behold, this video does have something that a lot of videos on YouTube do have, a comment section. So if you feel like giving any more tips when starting the game, feel free to let everyone know down in the comment section. You know, spread the positivity, spread the guidance, the wisdom. So anyways, if you want some more amazing tips from me, of course, I have other videos for you to watch that will hopefully help you in other things. And so yeah, with that being said, I'm out. Good night.